From 1977, and new from Vinegar Syndrome on 4K UHD no less, is The Incredible Melting Man. A movie that kind of warns against man's exploration of the world and further reaches of the universe. Kind of. I mean, you could pull that from it if you really want, but ideally this is a movie about gore, guts and kills. We start off with a mission to, I think it's either Jupiter or Saturn, can't remember, because, you know, my memory is shocking at certain points, when there is a kind of outburst from the planet. It affects one of the astronauts, and then we kind of jump to a hospital scenario where our man has woke up and he is already melting, and we are minutes into this movie. The efficiency of where it jumps into the genre parts of this film is nothing more than extremely admirable, because it doesn't really bother too much about story or plot. It knows what it wants to do. Super cool, out there, amazing effects, and it just delivers on that almost immediately, which I really kind of liked. I thought we were going to take a bit of time building up the characters, getting to the story. Nope. Get rid of all that rubbish. You're just going to jump straight into this melting man and watch the shenanigans unfold.
You mean he's radioactive?
Just a little bit.
Just a little?
Very quickly on, it comes to the realisation that this is an out-and-out comedy. It's ridiculous. There is many scenes that are pretty funny. I mean, I literally had to just take a beat and laugh and realise the kind of movie I was watching. And you get familiar comedy beats throughout this. There is a sequence with an old couple who are stopping to steal some lemons.
Ah, baby.
Oh, not while I'm driving. Not while I'm driving.
It's kind of funny-ish. But there is many sequences like that that just lead you into the fact that this is a comedy of sorts. Now, on the opposite spectrum of that, we have this gore, which is absolutely wonderful. It's so greasy and alive. The stuff that's just dripping off this character with the makeup effects is absolutely wonderful. And when it hits full force on the screen, it just looks tremendous. It's so tactile and believable and practical and just yucky, and it's awesome. As our character bumbles and chases his way through the landscape trying to eat people, he kind of leaves remnants of himself all over various things. This sticky, gooey, yucky substance is just left everywhere. We even have one person just going like, "Ugh, an ear."
Oh God, it's his ear.
It's just so hilariously funny. The Incredible Melting Man, it tries to fit in a kind of thematic about, exploring too far, chasing too much, let's stop these space missions, but ultimately it is an exercise in getting to the blood and the guts, the silliness and that over-the-top humour. This is primarily a slasher movie, wrapped up as a science fiction warning movie. But I kind of like that idea, because you ultimately settle very quickly into the tropes, the beats and the familiar habits that you get with a slasher movie. We have our killer melting man stumbling from place to place, constantly having flashbacks to his mission, just looking to take people out that had maybe something to do with it. It's simple, it's concise, it's under 90 minutes, it's a breeze to watch, it's got some humour, it's got some jaw-dropping effects, and ultimately it's a movie that is a really fun watch. It's the kind of movie you could watch with friends and just chit-chat through the bits that you're not really super interested in, and then just hone in on the complete lunacy that this movie often has and have a whale of a time looking at. I enjoy The Incredible Melting Man. It's a kind of fun movie. It's a throwaway 70s horror comedy, or I'm definitely taking it as that. I'd love to know your opinion if you think it's as funny as I did. And to be honest, it looks absolutely amazing on 4K. Even seeing the practical effects but not have them diminished anything is a real treat. It just shows to the quality of the work that was created at this time. An incredible, fun and silly movie, The Incredible Melting Man, is just an absolute breeze and joy to watch. I really enjoyed this one. For all its misgivings, it still hit me in all the right spots. That was something I really enjoyed. I would love to know your thoughts on The Incredible Melting Man. Of course, let me know in the comment box below whether you love it, hate it, fall somewhere in the middle. I'd really want to know. As always, there's more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. Don't forget to hit the likes button because it really helps this channel. And in the description box below are links to the Patreon, the membership program, and manvfilm.com. All ways in which you can support me a little bit extra, which would be amazing. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.